Radio to government is very important. In fact, the government has released the television station and it's all privatized now, it's all commercialized now, but the government is still holding on to radio. And this is the AM frequency government's been holding on for a very long time, from the beginning up till now. And it's very important for government dissemination of information. And at the same time, we have a very popular program by our Prime Minister. It's a weekly program, and it goes on this AM radio. This AM radio reaches the whole country, even our neighboring islands. And we use this platform as way of the vehicle to disseminate information and to raise awareness of everyone about what government developments are.
Has the weekly radio program been going very long?
It started back in the year 2011, and it was the year of the other election back in Samoa. But then it started from there. I can tell you that with all those elections, with the past 3 elections before 2011, the margin was very close, but we didn't have this program. I can testify to you that this program plays a very big part in the results of the last election in 2016. The program started in 2011. By 2016, the election results were a landslide. But that program was a very popular program every week, especially getting close to election. And why? Because the Prime Minister was telling everyone of the development work government is doing. And also as a result of these, people were coming up to ask government about how this development work can benefit them. And then government started working hard to make sure that the benefits of all the development work ongoing reaches everyone, not only in the main island, but outer islands as well. I'm talking here about digital divide. I'm talking here about helping livelihood, lift the livelihood and improving livelihood of every family in the country. So the result of the last election testifies to how good this program is. And it is awareness, it is the role of media really in terms of awareness of the whole country about development work government is doing. And the result of the election, for the very first time in the history of our country, it was 47 to 3. 47 seats out of the 50 seats.
Wow, that's a big victory. And as Communications Minister, are you tackling the big issues of changes in media technology now?
We are, and we are at the moment awaiting the arrival of our first ever submarine cable. This will be commissioned by December this year, 2017. But we also at the moment having negotiations and some already in the development phase, and we are calculating that by the year 2020 we will have 4 submarine cables. So our connectivity will not be a problem anymore. Our connectivity will be very efficient. Objective of government is to be efficient in terms of connectivity, in terms of communication, and be affordable. We see that the growth of the country really is going to depend on the internet penetration, and it's going to come from all these submarine cables. We're going to have so much capacity, and we're going to share to our neighboring islands. By 2020, we estimate that we will have 12 other islands connected to us, and we will be a hub to them. We're building new technology that we will build a data center, house all of these applications that we can distribute and give to the neighboring islands for the usage at very affordable cost to them. Platforms that they can't afford, but it's all about cooperation now. It's all about Pacific and regional cooperation, and what we can host in Samoa in terms of technology and in terms of applications will now is really going to improve life in our neighboring islands as well. Not just about Samoa now, but we're planning for the whole region.
Are you talking to your established broadcasters about this introduction because it will challenge their business models, I guess.
Absolutely. We are at the moment we have worked with done consultations with local broadcasters. They have to now start planning to change. There's also plans to change our local analog television to digital television. But still at the moment, the whole planning needs to be changed. The whole financial models for every company, for every broadcaster, needs to be changed and adjusted to what's going to come. And now's the time to prepare technology, prepare your financial processes, and prepare everything in your company to change. And that's what that's where the country's heading into.
You spoke here at the Asia Media Summit passionately appealing to the world's media to help you on the awareness of climate change, because as a small island in the Pacific, you're very affected.
Yes. As Samoa, we are not so much affected at the moment, but I'm here to represent the Pacific. But there are Pacific neighboring islands that are very, very, it's in their plight at the moment in terms of climate change. Some of these islands are already 1 meter below sea level. I'm talking here about Tuvalu, I'm talking here about Kiribati, I'm talking here about Tokelau. And the latest pull-out of America, Trump pulled out of, it makes me wonder whether Trump is really aware of what's happening to us, whether the media is playing their part to get awareness to Trump about what's happening to other Pacific Island nations. What's happening, because the Pacific is really the part of the world that's really affected. And negative effects of climate change is really reaching us. But are we playing the part? That's the part I'm asking the media. And in this media gathering, there's so much and so many media from all parts of the world. And I'm asking everyone, please play your parts. Come tell your stories. Come tell the stories that we have. The world is too commercialized in terms of the media, but I tell you, some of these stories, there will be a hard sell around the world, and because they are very emotional stories of families losing land, families losing property, and families actually, these islands in the near future, there'll be no more islands, and that's the part that the world needs to consider. But how does the world take this into consideration? It's all about awareness, and it's all about media work. And let's play our part. Media can really influence everyone, and media can influence this decision by Trump on climate change.